3 minutes to game time for Pooter Stars JV team versus Regis Jesuit. Check, 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 check. Check, check. $20 seconds. Go wide angle and get this. Welcome to another Friday Night Hockey. Just in case any of our fans are wondering, this is the setup we'd like to be filming with, and we're willing to take donations. You may actually want to watch that feed and listen to ours. It might be a good thing. So, all right.
Tonight's matchup features the Regis Jesuit Raiders versus your PSD Stars. And now, the starting lineup for tonight's hockey game for the Regis Jesuit Raiders. Forward, number 26, Liam Robinson. At forward, number 20, Dylan Nash. Forward, number 18, Kirsten Wiedermeyer. At defense, number 29, Matthew Backus. Defense, number 3, Deegan Beasley. In goal, number 1, Henry Snow. Head coach for the Raiders, Alan Waters. Assistant coaches are Ian Worton and
All right, here we go for the face-off. Little tie-up. Regis comes away with it. Quickly capitalized on by Pooter. Chipped in deep, bounces off a raised stick, goes in deep, no icing is called. And coming out of the corner, Ray's got it, flips it out to the middle, goes, Regis chips it out. They're coming down 2-on-2, getting forced outside, good D. Puck's behind the net, chipped around to the D and chipped up to the boards. Ray Fippin's there, but Regis sends it back in. They end up gaining control, going in deep. Jake Shump sending it around, goes back. They do a little D-to-D pass behind, sends it up to the boards. Calvin Higa's there, and he's sending a cross-ice pass to Ray. He's getting to the red line and dumping it in. They're going to get a change. Fresh legs are out there. Regis chips it out. Austin's taking it behind the net. Does a good D-to-D pass. Good breakout, cross-ice. Pooter's coming down with numbers. Just a hair offside. Dono was bringing it in, but we had some good hustle out there with Maddox and Wickland that caused him to be just a hair offside. Face-off will be near boards here. Maddox is centering Dono, and I believe Wiki on the right-hand side. Puck goes out to the center ice. Oh, good pickup by there. Gill made a great poke on Regis, able to get it in, but it was offsides again. Face-off going to the far side. Maddox is taking it. I believe we got Gill and Carson back on D. Dono's cheating in a little bit and getting called out. And Regis wins another one, brings it up the left-hand boards, chips it in. No icing is called. Coming around, was going around behind, now it's breaking up to the right wing. Brings it back to his D to gain control again. Gill's got it, making a pass up. Oh! Backhand goes off of the Regis player and back in. Dono's got it, trying to chip it up. It gets him tangled up on the near boards. Still getting tangled up. Dono comes in, grabs it, tries to center it, which he does. But Mayday was picked off there. Goes to the center ice. Oh, pass, a little bit of a misconnect, but bringing it in. Oh, off the post. Gill brought it down the right-hand side, made a great shot off the crossbar and onto the net. I think the goalie got a piece of it because the face-off's going to be in the zone. We got Mayday taking the face-off. He's got Armac and Jake Kellogg with him. Little scramble in front, goes back again, and just gets chipped out. Hayden Money sends it over to the D, sends it up to Mayday, who dumps it in behind the net. Armac's giving chase. They're bringing it out. Oh, cuts back, and shut down by Armac. That guy turned right into him. Pooter comes away with the puck. Good spin around. Oh. Pooter's fighting for it, keeping it in the deep corner. Mayday's trying to control it. Pooter still keeps coming away with it. Regis cannot get it out. Makes a pass up front, but it doesn't. Armac doesn't quite get any wood on it. Passed in front. Mayday's trying to get it and doesn't quite get it. He's brought down. A little spin around shot by. I think that was Jack Kellogg, and it was snuffed by the Regis goalie. Face off again in the Regis zone, which is great. These guys are showing a lot of hustle. Jace Kirsch is out there with Jace Yinks and Calvin Higa. Puck comes back to Aiden Clark. He tries to send it across, but it got tipped out. Regis is coming down 3-on-2, but tries to move in the middle. Oh! Puck kind of bobbled out to the Regis player's stick. He ends up making a shot over the right-hand shoulder of Phoenix. One nothing Regis in the first, still 11:51 left. Jace is taking the face off. He's got Jason Calva with him. Puck gets out and sent down, but it's going to be ice. Didn't quite cross the red line on that one. That'll go all the way. Jace is coming up to the face-off. Same guys are out there. Won by Regis back to point. Sends up the right-hand boards in behind. Nice stick check by Jake and chipping it up. Gets chipped out. Pass up to Jace Yingst. He chips it by his player, goes around to get it behind the net. He's still got it. Fighting for it. Doesn't. Finally gets forced off by two guys. Pooter gets in the neutral zone, puts it back in, but it's offsides. Guys have to touch up. We got some new wheels coming out. Cooper Haggard's out, and he should be with Nate and Ray Fippen. Puck gets chipped out on the right-hand boards. Coop is going. He's got a breakaway. And he shoots and he scores. Regis got caught in a really bad line change, and that puck just got left out there for Cooper, and he capitalized. I'm sure Regis wants that play back. Great job, Cooper. No offsides or anything. That was just a miscommunication. Regis didn't think it was coming back, and those guys were getting off. Good hustle, Cooper. All right. Pooter wins it. Cooper chips it in deep left. He's chasing his guy. Guy does a little spin around, a little contact there, but he still gets it up to his right wing. Regis is bringing it up the right-hand boards. Gets the blue line, takes a shot, but it goes right into the Pooter D. Cooper chips it out, and but it goes to the Pooter D, or Regis D. They gain control again. Gill's got it, and chipping it into the zone. Ray's got it on the right-hand wing, goes for a shot. Just high and wide and wraps all the way around. No offsides. Coming back. Oh. Goes for a clear, but it goes off of the Regis player's stick and into the net. The faceoff should come out of the zone. I don't quite know why it didn't, but that's all right. We're back to 1-1 here. Whoa. Pooter loses control of it. Regis gets a shot off, but quickly smothered. All right. Pooter wins it back. Sends it up the right-hand boards. Chipped up, not quite getting out. Regis sends it back into the far corner and quickly smothered by two players. We got a breakout happening. Doesn't quite get it out. A few different tries going out. It's right on the blue line. Looks like it's coming out. Finally, Pooter chips it up the right-hand side and going down. Regis gains control. Pooter gets it back. Middle of the zone. Regis sends it in. Good contact by Pooter. Could have been a couple more degrees turned on the Regis player, and that would have been checking from behind. That was great. Wiki does a great check on the Regis player on the right-hand boards. Coming up to Dono. He takes it, chips it back to the D. We're going D to D pass, and we're going to be breaking it up the right-hand side. We got to get it out, guys. Gets finally chipped out to the right-hand boards, and we're getting some fresh legs out there. All right, intercepted. Nice job. Aiden Clark grabbed that one out of the air and tried to bring it in. Armac dumps it in. It's just wide of the goalie. Ends up in the corner. Mayday's giving chase. Armac's now chasing after the Regis player. They're forcing him to the outside. He has no choice but to dump it in and behind. All right, captured by Aiden Clark, chipping it up the boards. Nice. Jack Kellogg ends up sending it back around behind. Shot from the point, ends up getting deflected by the Pooter player. Got pressure into the far boards. Got a couple of Pooter and nice up. Attempted D-to-D pass. I think Armac drops it back. Gets it Aiden Clark. He's taking it off the boards and chipping it up and out. which it did. Jack Kellogg chips it in. They got Mayday chasing and Jack. This guy's going to get pinched off now by Jack, and Pooter, hard to see. Pooter ends up gaining control. Austin takes the hit as he's making the pass, which coaches always appreciate. Gets it in deep. Regis player tries to send a long pass, but ends up going into the Regis bench. There'll be a face-off in the zone. All right, face-off in the zone. Jace Kirsch will be taking it with Yinks next to him. Puck goes back to the point, chipped into the far corner. Yinks is given pursuit. Ends up getting there first, kind of gets tangled up with a couple other players. Kirshner is fighting for it too. Going into the corner, and that's unfortunate. Regis got away with it first. Comes back to Pooter, and it gets dumped back in. Near boards here. Jace has got it, flips a quick little turn, but ends up stealing away from the Regis player. Regis sends it back up the left-hand boards, and it ends up chipping out. Pooter gains control, trips it in. Regis player grabs it on their own blue line, dumps it in. This should be an icing call. All right, new line out there. It's Buckles, Cooper, Haggard, and Ray again. Pooter chips it back in. Oh, just goes right by Ray. He ends up dumping it in. We got Cooper and Nate in there pursuing it. Puck goes out to point. Pooter dumps it back into the corners. Ray's coming in for a big hit on a guy. Cooper ends up grabbing it. He's going around and gets the puck taken away by the Regis player. Comes up the left-hand boards, makes a good pass, and intercepted cleanly by Gil Payne. And stolen again. Gil wraps it around. It comes off the boards weird. It was going to Cooper up the left-hand side. It came off weird. Regis run around behind, goes through everybody. I think it went through about 4 different players' skates. No icing is called. Fresh legs are coming out. Should have Maddox, Dono, and Wicklund out again. Regis sends it out, does get out of the zone. They're coming down. Oh, nice grab. Hayden takes it, dumps it back over to his other D. Dono gains control, does pass behind the net to Hayden. He sends it up. Puck gets sent out and up the left-hand boards, but intercepted by Regis. And they dump it in. Hayden Clark tries to get it out, but it ends up going into the Regis player. Puck's behind the net. Up left-hand side, chipped out. We got to get that out a little bit farther, guys. It's better to lose it out in the neutral zone and make sure it's out clean. Puck gets dumped down, but no icing is called. Maddox in pursuit. Oh! Puck comes out in front and just goes to the wrong side for both the Pooter players. Maddox and Wicklund had an opportunity, but it was on their wrong side for both of them. Regis bringing it out, making a pass up to the right-hand wing. Gains the zone. He's still kept outside. Pass is shot between the Pooter D's legs, but it goes all the way around. Almost comes out. Regis tries to dump it back in, but they go into the Pooter bench. No penalties have been called in this game so far, which is kind of refreshing. Face off to the right. Pooter goalie. One back by Pooter. Sent around D-to-D pass on the left-hand side. Oh, cross-ice pass ends up going behind Jack. We got to get some passes on the ice, guys. We keep sending to some open guys, but it's in the air. Puck goes behind the net. Sent up to the left hand or right wing. Jack chips it up. Mayday chips it by the Regis player and is given pursuit. Oh, Regis, great intercept there. Armac picked it off clean. We got a pass in front. Armac does a great shot. Oh, there we go. Mayday comes in, picks up the garbage. Regis goalie lost it, thought it was to his left, I believe, and that puck ended up on his right, and Mayday was crashing the net and was able to capitalize on it. 2-1 Pooter with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. All right, face off. Sorry, I got to mute when there's music going on so YouTube doesn't ban us. Cross ice pass, or pass to the front of the net didn't quite work. All right, Austin dumps it back in. Puck comes back out to the right point. Shot in, on net. Goalie can't control it, but it does bounce out to the Regis players. They're coming down with wheels. Jace has great pursuit going in. Oh, not quite in front. Lefty comes in, takes a shot, ends up to the deep right boards. Jace takes it and dumps it into the far corner. Calvin's in there in pursuit. Puck comes around behind the Regis goalie. Oh, right winger loses it. Pooter grabs it, chips it back in. Good job. Nate's there trying to pursue. It does pop out. We take a shot in. I think that Pooter's bringing it around behind the net. Good drop pass, a little bit of cycling going on. Chipped in. Oh, great pass. Great pass. That was awesome cycling. Chipped into the front. All right, and here we go for the face-off. Buchholz has taken it. He's got Cooper on his left and Ray Fippen on his right. Bucky's sent out. Cooper's in, taking the face-off. And won by Regis. Regis has got it in the corner, but he's got pressure on him. All three Pooter forwards are down there trying to get the puck set up. Cooper's trying to come away with it, which he does. He's got Ray in front. Cooper chips it in. Goalie bobbles it for a second, but is finally able to capture it. All right, we got Maddox's line, Dono and Wickham. Sorry, it is, I think it's Wiki out there too. Puck gets around behind the net. Donald's in, pressures this guy, takes him off the puck, but puck ends up squirting to the corner. D comes in, pinches, and does a great shot right on net. Another D pinch, able to intercept the pass. Maddox has got it behind the net in the far corner. He dumps it around back for Dono. Dono comes away with it in the corner. Getting pushed off by Regis, but Pooter was able to grab it, but Regis grabbed it again. They tried to chip it out. It was grabbed at the point and sent in. Regis finally gets it, comes all the way out. Whoa. And Dono's got it, chips it in. Chipped it in, but it was offsides. Wiki was going after it with some wheels, but didn't quite. It's just a little bit offsides. Fresh legs are coming out again. We got Jack, Mayday, and Armac coming in for the face-off. Aiden Clark, Hayden Money back on the blue line. Won by Pooter, back to Aiden Clark. He dumps it in and around behind. Jack's in there flying, comes away with the puck in the corner. Chips it up to Mayday. Mayday chips it around. Armac's there, up, loses it. Quickly pursued by Pooter. These guys are all over it, not giving Regis any time. Shut down at the blue line. Regis is offsides, have to touch up. Aiden Clark's got it behind the net, looking for his pass. He backhands it over to Hayden Money, who sends it up the boards. Jack takes it. Oh, good grab. Hayden Money's taking it, trying to get to the blue line, and he's going to dump it back, and it gets dumped all the way in. Nice job, guys. Good hustle. Armax chasing it behind the net. Regis chips it out, but does not get it out. Backhanded back in by Pooter. It's behind the Regis net. Jace is coming in with pursuit. Intercepted by Pooter. Great shot. Goalie cannot control it, and he could not control it with his glove. Went back out to Jace Kirshner, who ends up burying it over the glove side. Nice job, Jace. And we got a 3-1 lead here. 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the first. All right, puck is won back, and it's up on the near boards. Goes through in Clark's legs. He's going back to pursue it behind the net. Coming around, he's going to be chipping it up the boards, which he does. D ends up pinching it in for Regis. Gains control on the boards. Finally chipped out. Jack Kellogg sent, I think that was Jack. No, that was Calvin ends up chipping it up. We still have Calvin, Jace, and Jace out there. Right wing of Regis sends it across the left-hand side. Jake ends up forcing him all the way behind the net. Good play. He's spinning around, trying to find an open player, but Pooter's covering their players pretty good. Regis still has control, but they're being forced all the way on the outside, which is where we want them. Puck comes out to the point, and Regis player fans on it. Finally a shot, low-angle shot on net, and quickly smothered by the goalie. Face-off is going to be to his right. All right, face-off, right of the goalie. Comes up the right-hand boards, bounces by Cooper. He's on his guys. Whoa, shot from way out, ends up going off the shaft of the goalie into the corner. Pooter's gaining, oh, there we go. Cooper just plasters the guy as he's going to take a shot, and he's going to let him go into the locker room thinking about that one. A little bit of physical play. We've had no penalties, which is kind of a refreshing game compared to some of our games. 3-1. Pooter Stars are leading Regis. We'll be back with the start of the second period. All right, here we go again. We got Cooper on left wing, Buckles in center, and Ray Fippen on the right-hand side. Austin and Shump out on the point. All right, face-off was one back, but grabbed by Pooter. Ray tries to chip it in, and Regis takes it, sends it the length of the ice. We'll get a face-off for the icing back in the Regis zone to the left of the goalie. Still have Buckholz, Haggard, and Fippen out there for the face-off. All right, Nate comes up for the face-off, takes it, getting tangled up a little bit. Regis comes away with it, finally breaks it out. Coming down the right-hand side, a lot of back checking by Pooter. They don't have much opportunity, and it is shut down. Nice. Comes up the right-hand boards. Ray tries to chip it around to the other D, and Regis ends up getting control. Intercepted, and coming down the ice, up the left-hand side to Cooper. He goes around his guy, ends up losing it for a second, pushes his guy, but ends up chipping it out. Or Regis ends up chipping it out. They're coming down with numbers, but good back checking by Ray to get in there and kind of force a play. Chips it over to the D. It's coming up the right-hand side. D's taking it and going on up all the way that he can. Carson's trying to get it in deep and got picked at the last minute by Regis, who ends up dumping it all the way down, and we're going to get a face-off for the icing. Dono, Maddox, and Wicklund for the face-off, and we got Gill and Carson back out on the point. Maddox is thrown out, and the face-off, Dono comes in to take it. And Regis ends up getting it, but is stuck on the near boards. Comes around, Maddox has got it behind the net. He gets knocked over, but gets back up. Goes back out to the point. Oh, we get a little penalty there, so that's all right. Gill kind of fanned on the shot, and as Regis was coming away from it, he got tangled up in the guy's skates. You know, we don't really think bad skating should justify a penalty, but we're also happy that we've made it into the second period without a penalty, unlike how it normally happens. All right, face-off is won by Pooter. Aiden Clark takes it, rims it around, and it goes the length of the ice. Nice job. Regis gets the puck behind their own net. Stopping behind the goalie. Pooter set up. Maddox forces it, and Regis has to send it all the way to the right-hand side. Regis is coming in for a backhand. Great stop. And ends up, Regis is taking it behind the net. They've got it. They still got control. And, all right, Pooter ends up chipping it out. Wiki's in there flying to try and force it. Ends up gaining control of it. What was the call? So we got a high stick. High stick on Pooter. I don't quite agree with that call, but we'll see. All right. We got a fight. All right, Regis has got it behind the net. It's 5-on-3 power play here. Regis takes it, goes over to the right-hand side, shot in, deflected, out. Another shot, rims around, comes around to the left D for Regis. Pooter set up in a good triangle. Regis passes back and forth, back out to the point, and deflected and into the corner, and it is sent all the way down. Regis got a piece of it, but it's still going almost the length of the ice. Maddox is quickly getting off, getting some fresh legs out there. Jack's flying out. Oh, good intercept. Almost gets it. Get rid of it. So puck was in front. Regis has got it on the right-hand side. Sending it back D-to-D pass. Taking a shot. Good job getting our sticks in front of the net. Jake did a great job. That puck ends up going high and out. Out. All right, face off to the right of the goalie. Ends up chipping out to the Regis D. Takes a shot, goes wide left. Comes back out to the point. Pooter is back out. It's now 5-on-4 for another 34 seconds in the second penalty. Puck's behind the net. Nice job. Aiden gets it. Chips it around. Jack's got it. Oh, nice move. Chips it up and ahead. That's actually Mayday coming down the right-hand side. He's trying to keep control of it. He ends up getting smushed, but he ends up getting held up. Oh, why isn't there a holding call on that? Ref actually gets it. It's all right. That was great hustle by Mayday. All right, it's going to be 4-on-4 for 10 seconds, and then Pooter's going to have a power play for 1 minute and 50 seconds. D-to-D pass. Back. So we got 4-on-4. Oh, great shot, but just a little bit high. Comes back. Dono's got it. He's doing some moves. He's doing a great job. Takes it, gets it back to the point. D-to-D. All right, it's in the far corner. Back out to D. Going back and forth. Oh, not quite. Got it on the right-hand boards. Wiki ends up losing it for a second, but gains it back. Sends it. Oh. Ends up getting intercepted by Regis. They're chipping it in. Gill's coming back under control. He's got some help if he needs it. Oh, great spin around move. Oh, he spin around move. It almost loses it in front of the net. Oh, tries to make a pass up the right-hand side to Wiki, but it goes just in front of him. Regis sends it out. D-to-D pass by Pooter, and puck is brought into the zone. Great moves on the right-hand side. Oh, great shot. Gill made a great one on the goalie. He's got it. Sends it back in behind the net. Oh, and a great shot. Mayday passed it. Fed it through everybody. And that was awesome. I think he fed Armac on that one. And ends up burying it from the back door. That goalie had a really hard time stopping that one. Pooter is up 4-1 now on that power play goal. All right, face off by Jace, ends up winning it back, and it's chipped in. Regis sends it in behind the net. Austin's got it, ends up chipping it back to his guy. Calvin's trying to dig it out of the corner. He's getting some help from Jake. Trying to send it up the right-hand boards. Jace has got it on the boards. He ends up controlling it, bringing it back. It's chipped off the glass and into the Regis zone. It is no icing is called. Jace makes a great move, cut back. Inks made a cutback. Kirchner's coming in there to help him out. Regis sends it around behind the net, and it's pinched and pinched by Armac. Regis does gain control. Regis player coming down 1-on-1, and he gets forced to the outside. Great positioning by Pooter. Puck gets sent around to the right D by Regis. Takes a shot. It gets tipped up into the goalie's mask, but controlled and sent out. Come on, guys. We're losing some control here. Regis has got it on the right-hand boards. Getting forced to the outside by Austin. Comes around the right-hand side. Regis gets it, chips it up. Chipped out, up and out by Pooter. Yinks goes after it. Gets tangled up with Regis. And now it's sent. Tried to send it all the way, intercepted by Regis. They take it, dump it into the corner. Coming around, Austin sends it behind the net, and Jake sends it. Tries to send it around. I think it bounced off the ref, actually. Bounces back to the Pooter goalie where he captures it, and we'll get some fresh legs and a face-off. All right, face-off comes out. Kept in by Regis. They're sending it in around the corner. Aiden pinches off his guy, and puck eventually is sent around. Chipped up the boards. Goes by Ray Fippen. Regis ends up getting control of it, backhanding it back in, but not under control. Puck comes behind the net. Aiden's got it. He takes it. Oh, tries to send it, but Regis was there. Ray's got it. He chips it up the boards, and gains control. He's got Cooper with him. Takes a shot. It ends up getting tipped by the Regis player, and goalie gloves it. New line coming out. All right, Maddox is coming in for the face-off. Takes it, ends up getting it behind him, but Regis had it for a second and then lost it. Wicky's got it, and he ended up stepping on the goalie's stick and going down, but no tripping was called. Regis is breaking it up the right-hand side. Aiden separates his guy from the puck, chips it out into neutral zone. Pooter punches it out and finally takes it and gets it up the right-hand boards. Wicky's got it. He's taking it under control. Oh, he ends up trying to do a backhand, but it goes right to the Regis player. He got lucky and got it right back. He's trying to take it. Oh. I think that was Aiden that Clark that blew a tire on the blue line, and so he was offsides when bringing in the puck. All right, Mayday's in for the faceoff. Got Jack Kellogg and Armac on his left-hand side. Wins it back, and Gill takes it, dumps it in, and actually pursues it himself. Forces his guy off the puck. Pooter comes away with it. Sent back out to the point. Shot on net is actually deflected by the Pooter player. Mayday chips it up the boards. Got a weird bounce off the boards and went back to Regis. Jack's in there fighting for it. Comes away with it. He's behind the net. Trying to do a wraparound. Does get the wraparound, but doesn't. The goalie ends up getting there in time. Regis tries to chip it out. It's sent over. Cross-ice pass. Jack's bringing it in. Tries to chip it up to Mayday, which he does. Mayday's got it. And, oh, great pass. I don't know how that goalie saved it. It ended up back in the corner. Great pass by Mayday. Or by Jack to Mayday, I believe. So Armac takes it, tries to get it in, ends up going to Regis. Regis dumps it all the way down, but it is going to be icing. Did not get the red line. All right, Kirshner's coming up for the face-off. He's got Yinks and Hig on his wings. Wins it back, goes to point. Lefty takes it, sends it in, goes around behind the net. Pooter comes away with it, up on the boards, and scramble forward against the boards, chips it out to the D. Shot in on net. Ooh, funky bounce, went right by the goalie. Our guys couldn't quite capitalize. Oh, that's offside, so intercepted by Pooter, but it went to Regis. Their player trying to dump it in, didn't wait for his guy to get back on sides. New legs are coming out. We got Cooper, Fippen, and Nate Buchholz for the faceoff. All right, Nate takes it, tried to kick it back, didn't quite get it back to his D. He's getting it behind the net here. Kind of does a reverse check on the Regis player. Ends up coming to the corner. Regis comes away from it, puts it out to the left D. Shot comes in, tipped wide by Regis. And I think didn't quite see what the penalty was on that one, but there was a Regis player on the ice. I think that was Kirshner. So Jace got a 2 for cross-checking, I believe a 10-minute misconduct. All right, and there was coincidental penalties. Jake did get 2 and 10, so we're gonna be a little, but it's gonna be 4-on-4 for this penalty. Ray Fibbin takes it, dumps it in. We got, Regis just got called for a hook, I believe. Pooter's got it. Ray's getting there first. He's gonna control it. Cooper takes it, tried to chip it out to point, but Regis was able to touch it. They did get called for a hooking, so it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play here. Pooter power play, we're going to have Maddox, Dono, and Wicklund out to start, and Aiden Clark and I think it's Jake, yep. Aiden and Jake on the point. All right, won by Pooter, comes away with it. Maddox has got it, makes a cross-ice pass, misses his guy. Jake's got it out on the left point. Aiden takes it, gets a shot in. Oh, great tip. Great tip, and Dono's trying to do a backhand to get it back out in front of the net, and goalie finally ends up smothering it. Great pressure and shooting by Pooter. Same players out for Pooter for the face-off. Won by Pooter. Aiden sends it over to Jake. Back to Aiden. He's taking it. Ends up, going to the back door and just not quite capitalized on. Boy, that was a good look by Aiden Clark. Ref's having a little discussion with Dono. Probably trying to keep him out of the box, which is always a good thing. Maddox is in for the face-off and fighting it. Pooter comes away with another one. Quickly shot on by Maddox. He takes it, chips around behind to Dono. Dono's got it clean. He's getting control. He's looking at the back door. He has a guy wide open on the back door. Oh, nobody was quite seeing it. Coming back around, and Pooter's got it. Sending it to the right-hand side. Maddox is coming in. He cuts to the middle, and he is pulled down, but no call. Regis comes away with it. Boy, he almost gets it. Regis comes in, and wow, almost has an opportunity. Oh, we're getting called for a penalty. Puck went underneath the goalie, ended up behind, and Maddox ended up clobbering his guy. Or was that Jake that clobbered his guy? But I believe we're getting another penalty here. Jake's probably getting one. I'm not sure what the call is. We'll let you know here in a second. It was actually Gil that got the 2 and 10, not Jace. All right, Pooter wins it. Great moves behind the net. Nice job by Carson. He ends up gets sent up the right-hand side. Mayday's coming up. Left-hand side, chips it in. Puck's behind the Regis net. Armac gets in there first. Gets held up a little bit. Regis comes away with it. We're 4-on-4 here for another 34 seconds. Pooter got a double minor on that last penalty. So high sticking is called on this. Stick above the head. It's just going to be a face-off. So we have 28 seconds in the Regis penalty and 4 minutes 32 seconds in the Pooter penalty. All right, Pooter gets it, bringing it up the right-hand side, trying to get to the blue line. It gets chipped in all the way. Nice job. by Carson there. Pooter comes away with it behind the net. Tries to chip. Mayday tries to chip it out, but didn't have any help there. Regis bringing it down the right-hand side, chips it over to the corner. Hayden Money's in there pursuing his player, forces him off the puck, but then Regis comes away with it. Good pick there by Carson. Sends it up the left-hand boards. Puck gets shot up, it bounces off of Mayday's stick, and Regis comes away with it. They've got now a 4-minute penalty, or power play. Looks like it was, actually it looked like it was a 5-minute penalty on it. It wasn't a double minor. Puck gets sent out the right-hand boards all the way up. Mayday's getting a change. Regis does a great chip up all the way down. Oh, shot goes off the crossbar and into the net. That was a great shot, but didn't quite go where it needed to go. All right, shot and quickly deflected wide. Pooter sends it around and out. 3.5 minutes left on the penalty here. So we got guys in the box with a 2 and 10, and then also it was, I believe it was a 5-minute major for boarding. It was probably boarding. I didn't quite see it when the ref was calling it. Regis has got it, sends a pass up the middle. Coming in 2 on 3. Pooter's shutting them down. They lose control. Got it on the right-hand boards. Little scramble for it. Pooter's got it. Ends up getting it out of the zone. Regis picks it up in the neutral zone, gains control, and resetting. Bring it into the blue line. They chip it in to the corner. Pursued down there by Austin. He ends up getting it back. He's got it, and he's sending it up the boards. Doesn't quite come out. Jack gets in there to intercept it. Regis gets it behind the net. Chips it back out to their right D. He's coming to the middle for a shot. Ends up just making a pass to the wrong side of his player. Doesn't go anywhere. Austin's got it. He's fighting 3 different players behind the net. Chips out. Puck chips out to the Regis D. He's coming to the middle. Ends up passing it back off to the side. Back to the point. Regis takes a pass. Oh, comes off right to the Regis player, and he takes a shot. It's stopped again. Our goalie's standing on his head today. Puck gets sent the length of the ice on net. They're regrouping in front. They're down to less than 2 minutes in the penalty, but only 30 seconds left in the period. Now there's 26.2 seconds and 1:52 in the penalty. All right. Face-off ends up getting won by Regis. And back check and Pooter player. Regis comes in with some legs. Shot is deflected and lands on top of the net. All right, face-off to the left of the goalie. Won by Pooter, sent all the way around and rimmed, and that puck is going the length of the ice. Good clear. 6 seconds left in the period. That'll do it for this period. And there's the buzzer. Minute 26 in the penalty when we get back to penalty to Jake. He got a 5-minute checking from behind. Pooter's up 4-1 in a pretty physical game, but our boys are not letting up at all. All right. Pooter's going to be down a player for another minute, 26 seconds. We got Cooper Haggard's out there. I think he's got Nate with him. Aiden's out on point, but coming up to the left-hand side for the face-off. And Nate gets, both players get bumped out. Cooper's coming in and taking it. Cooper wins it back. And shot out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone. Cooper chips it by his player. He's pursuing hard. He ends up not hitting his guy, backs off because the guy chipped it up. Cooper's got it behind the net and kind of runs into his player. Guy's been able to keep it in. Regis, Aiden ended up stepping on the puck and falling down. There we go. Come on, guys, get on it. Regis comes across the middle and ends up losing it into the corner. Pooter sends it the length of the ice. 49 seconds in the penalty. Got some fresh legs out there. Maddox is out there for Pooter along with Wiki. Wiki takes it, chips it in. Regis sends it all the way around. Regis player gets in the neutral zone, quickly pinched off by Maddox. Wiki ends up chipping it in, pursuing his player. Puck comes behind the Regis net. D gets it in the far corner. They're gaining control. 22 seconds left in the penalty. Regis sends it, misses his player clean, and goes the length of the ice, and it's going to be icing again. 14 seconds in the penalty. Face off to the right of the Regis goalie. Maddox is in for the face-off. He's got Austin out on the point. Wiki's in there still too. Austin makes a good poke check and ends up keeping it in the zone. Wiki comes away with it. Maddox has got it and makes a move to his left, cuts back to the right and hits 5-hole on the goalie. That was really good effort by all of the players there. Shorthanded goal with 2 seconds left in the penalty. Great moves, great pursuit. That was all in the poke check on the blue line. Didn't let them get out of the zone with it. Great job by Austin. Perfect timing on that poke check. He was actually out of the zone and poke checked it while the puck was still in there. And the guys were able to capitalize on it. Mayday's up for the face-off. He's got Jack on the right-hand side. They win the face-off, but Regis ends up getting it back. Regis does a little spin, ends up dumping it into the zone. And Carson sends it up the right-hand boards. And it was sent in offside. Should have been called, but it wasn't. Pooter takes it up the left-hand side. Regis gets it back, dumps it in behind the net. No icing is called. Pooter's got it. Cuts a move. Regis comes away with it out of the corner. We got to get on it, guys. Nobody was capitalizing on it. Regis gets a shot, but it goes wide. Regis player tries to send it out to the point, ends up going past him and out of the zone. Regis takes it, dumps it in the left-hand side, goes behind the goalie. Austin does a backhand, sends it over to Carson. He gets pinched by the Regis player. Puck's coming up the left-hand side. Armac makes a pass up to Mayday. Mayday chips it by his guy. He's skating hard. Regis gets there first, gets control of it, but it's quickly capitalized on by Pooter. Armac ends up chipping it into the corner. Puck comes up the right-hand side, kept in by Pooter. Nice job. It's deflected with the skate. Jack's got it in the corner, does a couple spin moves, drops it back. Armac takes it. Aiden Clark comes in, keeps it again. There's 2 in a row that he's done. Chips it in. Jack does a spin move, tries to get it backhand to Aiden, but it doesn't quite get there. Puck is sent up the left-hand boards, finally chipped out by Regis. There's a slash call by Regis, number 81. Pooter's going on the power play with a 5-1 lead, 12 minutes left. All right. Jason Calvin are out there for forwards, and we've got, I think it's Carson out on D, yep, and Hayden Money. So Kirshner comes away with it in the corner. He does a little spin move, sends it back around. Carson's got it on the left-hand side. He gets it in, but it comes right back out to him. Guys are playing with it on the near boards. Oh, pass gets deflected by Regis, and then their player grabs it, sends it the length of the ice, or on net. Guys are regrouping and slowly bringing it out. They're coming up the right-hand side now. Moving in, gaining entry, dumping it in behind. Regis takes it, ends up sending it around, but it gets shut down by Carson. Nice job. He ends up taking it, gaining control, tries to make a cross-ice pass, doesn't quite get through. Regis gets it, but it's finally caught by Pooter. Oh, great shot, deflected by the goalie up and high. Blocker save. Good eyes on that one. Face-off will be to the left. And we've got still 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the penalty, 11 minutes left in the period. All right, Pooter wins it back, sends it D-to-D passes. And, intercepted by Regis. Finally comes up the left-hand side, doesn't quite get all the way out. Shot by the Regis D is deflected. Aiden Clark's got it in the corner. He's getting it, does a D-to-D pass. Carson's got it, sends it back up to Aiden. Off of Aiden's stick, but Ray's got it, chips it in. Cooper's going after it in the deep corner. Taking it, takes his guy and lifts his stick. Takes his player off the puck. Pooter comes away with it, but it ends up back in the corner. Got to get some pressure on it. Weird bounce off the boards, goes the length of the ice. No icing will be called. No icing should be called because it was a penalty. Face-off is going to be at center ice. Ref made a mistake on that. Shouldn't have been icing called, and he did. So he's taking responsibility and saying, okay, we're going to do it in the middle of the ice. Maddox is out there with Wiki and Dono. Puck is still caught off to the face-off. Finally captured. Wiki gets it, chips it in deep. He's taking it, hits the brakes, comes away with it in the corner, and still got it being pursued. 5 seconds left in the penalty. He ends up taking control, coming in the corner, goes back to Maddox, Maddox back to Wiki, Wiki back to Maddox, taking control. They've got it. Shot on net, ends up deflected wide. Maddox sends it back around to Dono. Dono takes it, does a fake little move. Two Regis players are on it. They end up coming away with it on the left-hand side. Pass gets sent, and actually didn't quite look onside, but it was cleared onside. Regis gets a shot, low angle shot, doesn't quite do anything. Puck is there's a scramble behind the net. Few guys are kind of scrambling for it. Regis player ended up going face first, but no penalties called. Back to full strength here. Looks like Mayday's taking the face off. Puck is chipped out to point and finally chipped out by Armac. Jack is flying there to try and get in deep. Regis beats him and Armac takes it, gets it back to Jack. He's trying to weave his way through some guys. Regis sends it up the right-hand boards. Pass to center. 2-on-2 coming down the ice. They've got a third guy joining, but they don't have the numbers. Regis players taking off is a great physical play. Jack's got it, brings it up the right-hand side. Another penalty is going to be on Regis. Slash is called on Regis. 8:52 left in the period, and Pooter's going back on the power play. Kirshner's going to be out for the face-off. He's back with Calvin and Jace. One back, and Austin sends it around behind. Regis gets to it first. They've got it in the corner, trying to slow it down a little bit. Yinks gets it. Oh, hits it out to Calvin and ends up getting deflected wide on his shot. Puck is shot up the left-hand boards. It's a race. Pooter's going to get there first, bring it around behind the net, hit the brakes. Sent around behind. Pooter player. Guys aren't quite communicating. Pass behind the net ends up going to the Regis player. Stolen by Pooter, coming up the right-hand side. And, drop pass, didn't quite go. Calvin was trying to do a drop pass, ended up, didn't quite seeing it. I don't quite know how that was a penalty, but frustrating on that. Carson tried to make a D-to-D pass, didn't quite get everything on it. Went to Regis, and he just kind of pushed the guy to the ice, but they're calling that. 2 minutes for tripping. Another one of those, we're not so sure about bad skating being a penalty, so. Cooper's out to take the face off. 4-on-4 right now, wins it back. Hayden Money takes it, sends it up around. Center pass out to Cooper. He ends up coming down the left-hand side, gets around his guy. Oh, gets a shot, gets around his guy and gets a shot, but goes just a little bit wide. Cooper comes away with it again. He's got it, drops it off for the point. Aiden Clark chips it in behind. Regis sends it around, trying to get it all the way. It gets stopped again by Hayden Money. Nice job. Regis cuts back, finally comes out of the zone. Makes a cross-ice pass. Low angle shot is fired, but quickly smothered by Pooter goalie. .36 seconds left in the Regis penalty, 1:24 in the Pooter. Ray's out there for the face-off, loses the face-off, but Regis takes a quick shot, but deflected wide. D-to-D pass, Aiden Clark's coming around with it behind the net. Oh, tries to send the long pass, but doesn't quite get there. Shot is above the goalie by Regis. They end up regaining it in the corner. Pooter's fighting for it, taking it, chipping it out. Ray's going for it, trying to chip it out, doesn't quite get there. Aiden comes in and goes by a couple of players. Aiden's got it, but he's a 1-on-3. Doesn't move, still got control of it, taking it behind the net. Still trying to get it, delay and take as much time as he can. Oh, great pass, great shot. Ray Fippen came in. I think he was fed by, I couldn't tell if that was Wiki or Dono, but great pass. Dono fed it right out to Ray. Came in between the circles and just fired it on the ice, went right by the goalie. So that was actually a shorthanded goal. It's going to be 6-1 now. Pooter Stars over Regis. Jace Kirshner in for the face-off here. Won by Regis. They come away with it, coming up the middle, chipping it in deep behind. Austin takes it, sends it around. Doesn't quite go all the way out. Regis D is just run over by Maddox. That guy was sent all the way out into the neutral zone. He's just now getting up. All right. Maddox is coming down. Oh, Regis player tries to return the favor and does not get the check. Ends up tripping Maddox, but doesn't get called. They're having a little discussion, but the puck's coming up the left-hand boards by Regis and shutting them down. Regis player tries to move, cuts to the middle. Shot by Regis. He's hit as he shot and quickly gloved. All right, Pooter wins the faceoff, sends it up the left-hand boards, doesn't quite get all the way out, comes around back behind. And Jake Shump is out there, which is nice again. Sends it up the right-hand boards. Mayday's giving chase to the lone Regis player. He ends up sending a high pass, doesn't quite get there. Jack tries to chip it in, but he ends up getting taken off the puck. He ends up standing up the Regis player and knocking him down. Great job. Austin sends it around up to the right-hand boards, not grabbed by Regis. Mayday comes away with it, gets by both of his players. He's got some help from Armac. Oh, Mayday tries to do a wraparound, intercepted by Regis. They come away on the left-hand side, passing it up. Bad pass by Regis, intercepted by Mayday. He's got some help. Oh, deflected by the Pooter goalie. Jack's got it right in front. He cuts, tries to move, but doesn't quite keep it on his stick. Regis gets it, chips it all the way down. No icing is called. And Gill's got it, sends it all the way around. He's got Armac, chips it up to Mayday. He gets it by his player. Intercepted by Regis. And looks like Mayday was coming away, or who was that? Couldn't quite tell who that was. It was Calvin, I believe. Got it for a second. Regis dumps it in behind the net. Gill's back there, takes it on his backhand, and taking it. Cuts to the middle, goes right around the pinching Regis player, sends it up the right-hand side. And Kirshner's kind of brought down to the ice in the same way we got called for a penalty, but it doesn't get called this time. Could have something to do with the score. We'll see. Shot from the point goes above the goalie and into the glass. 3 players from Pooter are in there chasing it behind the net, trying to keep it in deep. Regis comes away with it behind the net, chips it up the boards. 2-on-1 coming down, but the Regis player loses it. Aiden Clark's got it behind the net, sends it around, doesn't quite get everything on it, and doesn't go too far. Controlled by Jace, back to Aiden Clark. He's got it, sends it up the left-hand or right-hand boards, but nobody's there for it. Regis comes away, and Aiden Clark ends up doing a poke check, sending it all the way out of the zone. Shot ends up in the shins of Aiden. Regis does a spin-around shot, easily deflected to the side, and Pooter gets a hold of it, sends it the length of the ice for a little icing. So we're back to face-off in the Pooter zone. All right, face-off is won by Nate. Oh, Cooper almost chipped it by his guy. Regis takes it, dumps it back in. Pursuit by, what was that? It was Hayden going after it. Gains control. Puck chipped up and over. Cooper's got it on the left-hand side, goes to chip it out, gets it out, ends up coming right back to him. He ends up attempted check by a Regis player. He just bounces off of Cooper. Puck sent up the left-hand side and back to RD. Long pass over to Ray, but it was bouncing, so he didn't quite get it. Regis tries to get it out. Ray ends up grabbing that, no problem. Good job. Nate comes away with it behind the net. He ends up chipping it. Cooper's pursuing his player. Gets sent up the boards and chipped all the way. Aiden tried to go in, but it got chipped behind him. 2-on-1. Intercepted by Pooter. Aiden's got it now, sends it up to Cooper. Cooper's got it. Sends a pass over to Ray. Ray's taking it in. Cooper's getting off the ice, getting some fresh legs out there. I think it's Jace that's back out now. No, it's Maddox that's out there. He comes away with it, chips it up to the point. Aiden chips it back to Maddox, dumps it around behind. Ray's pursuing it behind the net, dodges a check. Pooter ends up coming away with it. It's in your feet. You didn't quite see where it is. Coming up the right, Maddox comes up the right-hand boards, gets a shot, a little bit wide, ends up in the corner. Regis sends it out to the point. Dump back in by Austin. Regis finally gets it out of the zone. Coming into the zone 2-on-2. Cuts to the middle, does a shot. Stopped by Pooter, by Phoenix, and sent up the left-hand boards. He's playing outstanding tonight. Phoenix is seeing everything. Maddox takes it, sends it around behind. There's some pressure coming on. Oh, and Jake's got the puck, sends it up the left-hand side. Dono's got it. Pass up to center, and Wiki didn't quite see it. It was a little bit in his skates. Sent in. Regis intercepts in their zone, brings it up, crosses the red line, dumps it in. No icing is called. Cross ice pass. Dono's got it, chips it up to Mayday. He gets it, cuts into the middle, and doesn't quite cut all the way around. He didn't quite have the speed and the angle. He's getting smushed by two guys, but he still has it. Ends up making the great pass. Oh, finally picked off by Regis. Puck is coming up the right-hand boards. Regis does a pass out to center. Ends up having to hit the brakes. Six is coming down on the right wing. He's cutting to the middle. Having to do a little spin around. Ends up getting easily picked. And there we go. Great, great, great moves by Gill. He cut through everybody. He's on a mission tonight. Went right around that D and got a shot just a little bit wide. Nice wheels. 39 seconds left in the game. Easily dominated by Pooter. Kirshner's out for the faceoff. Regis wins it, ends up chipping it out. Kept in on the point by Pooter. Dumps it in behind the net. 30 seconds left. Coming around the corner. Boom, great shot. Scramble in front. That puck's loose, and the ref blows the whistle. He lost sight of it, so he had to blow it, but it was out in front of the goalie. Almost put in a 7th goal. Probably the last Pooter players getting out there. Buchholz and Cooper. Cooper's going to take the face off. He's got Ray on his right. Hayden Money on the back. Cooper takes it. He wins it. Oh, chipped across, but nobody there. Hayden Money goes in and pinches his guy, and there's a icing call. 14 seconds left in the game. Cooper's going up to the face-off. It's always interesting to see that. He used to date the ref's daughter, so I always wonder if he's going to get called for anything extra. But puck is won, shot on net. Cooper's got it in the corner. He ends up getting it out. One more shot on net, gets deflected to the corner, and that will be the game. Pooter wins it handily, 6-1. Great showing by the guys. It was great hustle all the way around. We'll see you again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for, we're playing on the road tomorrow night. I can't remember the team, but we'll see you guys tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, and we'll have it on the YouTube channel for you.